Hey Aquarius, how are you guys doing? This is going to be your general reading for March 15th through March 31st, 2018. How are you holding up since the Virgo full moon? That's a pretty powerful moon, huh? I feel like it was quite grounding. My moon is in Aquarius, and I feel like, it didn't affect my emotions too much. I felt pretty grounded through the moon and peaceful. Like its energy was peaceful, and me trusting that I'm moving forward in the right direction. So hope you felt that too. If not, leave some comments. I'm always curious how people feel the energies. So it's going to be your general reading for March 15th through the 31st, 2018. What do Aquarius need to know? The Aquas. Aquarius need to know. What do Aquarius need to know March 15th through March 31st, 2018? Okay. So first off, we've got the Page of Wands. Got the Seven of Cups and the Hierophant. So this Page of Wands, there's a new passion. There's a new idea. There's something within you that wants to come out that you're maybe thinking of doing. Maybe an idea for work, maybe a new hobby. Could even be a new relationship coming through. But if you look at this card, he's looking at this wand like he's sure of it, but he's not so sure of it. So are you questioning something in your life of whether or not it's the right thing, the right passion or relationship to move forward? Yeah, he looks a little unsure to me. So I'm curious if you're feeling that, because the next card we have is the Seven of Cups. When you're looking at that wand, kind of unsure, is it because you have too many choices? You have too many different options or ways that you feel that your emotions are being pulled? The Seven of Cups can also represent like illusion. You're looking at this, is that snake, is it a real snake or is it a toy snake? Are those jewels real or are they costume jewelry? So some confusion. What are you confused about? Is it which direction to go in a relationship or possibly changing a job? Because after that, so this is interesting. So you've got the wand, passion, idea, kind of a fire inside you that wants to move forward, but feeling overwhelmed with all your choices. You're not really sure. And then the next card we've got is the Hierophant, which is really asking you to quiet the mind. I know Aquarius, you can get really in your head, your air sign, you think a lot. It's very like logical. My moon's in Aquarius, so I definitely feel that as well. But the Hierophant is asking you to get out of your head and to really connect to your higher self, the higher you. That's where your answer is. And if you're able to do that, it will clear all of this confusion of not knowing what the right thing is. And I think that passion will come through even further. So with the Hierophant, yeah, I would ask yourself, do you feel like you're stuck in your head? Are you up in your head with too many choices and trying to be logical? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? This person, that person, this job, that job. If you get out of your head and you quiet all that noise, the answer will come through clearly, okay? So I'm just gonna clarify a little bit. What is this decision or choice that Aquarius are looking at in March 15th through the 31st? So clarifying, what is the direction? What is the higher self wanting to tell you? If you're able to get out of that, headspace what direction is it that Aquarius are going March 15th through March 31st? Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so we've got the Four of Wands. Again, more of that passion. So now I feel like he's looking, this is about a relationship and a union, and questioning whether or not it's the right thing and will it bring you happiness. The Four of Wands is happiness. It is balance. Look at how balanced both of those wands are on each side. There's very good balance, but I think the up in your head, the questioning part, so you feel a little bit trapped. You've got the Devil card here. What is it that you feel like you don't have control over? Is there a bad habit? Are you stuck on an old pattern in relationships that is not possible or healthy? Because when I look at the Devil card, you know, these people that have the chains around the neck, like there's, you know, as if they're stuck or they're tied to this way of being or old pattern, the chain's actually very, very loose. So they could easily slip that off and move past whatever this behavior, pattern, thought is. So you actually are making a choice to stay here. So I would ask yourself why, because you're also questioning yourself here as well. You're looking at this wand like, is this the one that I want? Is this the passion that I want? Because it could lead you to a very good place, a happy union. Okay, and then you've got the Justice card, which is funny because the Justice card asks you to remove your emotion, to take a step back and see the situation from a grander perspective so that you can get out of your head and see a more clear direction. So there's a lot of confusion going on here. I feel like if you're to combine these two cards, the Justice wants you to get rid of all of this, all these options and everything, and really just see, what do I want? What direction do I want to go to? Connect with that higher self to get the answer. Okay, so less thinking and more feeling. I'm curious what this unhealthy pattern is. It might just be the unhealthy thinking pattern of feeling like you have to make a decision versus just trusting to get to a point where you can feel the answer and you know what is right. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards here. Curious what this bad habit, what the Devil is trying to tell you here. So let's take a look at that. You know, and whether you will be able to pull back to make a decision that's more in alignment with your higher self. So let's just, what else do Aquarius need to know for March 15th through the 31st? Okay. So the Empress. Look at how relaxed she is. She's not in her head at all. She's comfortably surrounded by love and light, and she's letting things come to her. Okay, she's not chasing after things. Like, she's got this wand up here. She could easily say, I want that, I want this, you know, bring me that, but she's not. She's just hanging out. She's letting the answers come to her. The only way she can do that is by connecting with her higher self, but being in a peaceful place to receive, Aquarius. So maybe you're too busy, you have too much going on, and you aren't able to be in this position to just say, take a deep breath, what feels right? Because I think if you're able to get here and just stop trying to figure it out, here's your offering. Ace of Pentacles comes in nice and gentle. This is the very beginning of something long-term, something with a foundation. So you can see almost, you know, the Ace of Pentacles for me, I feel like The Ace of Pentacles for me almost feels like the beginning of a really long-term, solid relationship. You know, it's like this gentle offering. Look at how nicely that coin is being held. And then I love this arch down here. It's almost like, you know, something you get married under. Which these two here, this is where you want to go. And I feel like you could have that option, but you've got to let go of whatever this bad habit, this confusion is that you're holding on to. Be more relaxed, because if you don't do that, you're going to end up just surrendering and walking away from everything and saying, this is too much. Look at all these swords. You know, swords represent in our heads and our thoughts and communication and all that thinking that Aquarius and air signs tend to do. So you don't want to end up here. You don't want these swords to be taking you somewhere else. So this Ace of Pentacles, I mean, this is solid. This is the beginning. So you went from looking at this wand like, is that what I want? Is that the right thing? Cutting through the confusion of all the options and the choices here. Really getting back clear to yourself, knowing this is where you want to go. And you've just, if you can work through letting go of whatever this bad habit is, this thinking pattern or belief that you have, and look at it from a larger perspective, you're going to be in a place that you can receive. You can receive this. You know, when you are just sitting back in a peaceful place and you're not all up in your head, the universe will bring you a gift. Look at this beautiful coin coming through. Long-term relationship. And you won't have to walk away. You won't have to leave everything. You won't have these, I feel like these two go together quite well, okay? Like you're chained to all of these thoughts, all of this negative thinking, or not believing that you can have a gentle long-term love like this. So it's really up to you, Aquarius, whether you can take a step back and really connect with your higher self. I'm going to pull one more clarifying card to kind of bring all of this together from a different deck. But all in all, I feel it's positive. You know, you go from kind of some confusion and you end up with something pretty solid. Okay. Does Aquarius need to know? Last card to clarify. Guardian Angel. Okay. That totally makes sense, because look at that angel coming in to just say, it's okay. Stop thinking all of that. Let that go. Just trust the process. Trust it to move you forward. Trust it, receive it, let it come through, stop fighting it. You have all of this beautiful cards. If you are able to stop the confusion, stop with the bad habits, and stop letting your mind and your thoughts take you away from receiving this. Okay? Trust your guardian angels. They're guiding you. They're right there with you if you connect to your higher self. Okay, Aquarius? I hope that resonated with you. If not, watch your moon sign and your rising sign. Sometimes you'll connect to those more than your sun sign. And I hope you have a great rest of March. Bye.